Greetings, game changers. This is Classic Games Redefined. My name's Rich, and we're looking at another one of my games on half a checkerboard. This is the game Sllim. It has two L's in it because it takes the basic concept of Mills or Nine Men Morris and flips it on its head. It's an end of the row game where you're trying to get your pieces off the board. I'm going to explain a basic version of this. There's other versions of the rule. I'm also going to explain a variant rule, which I'm going to recommend people play with here. So, with some game along the lines of Yinch, whereas you get closer to your goal, you become weaker, so there's a balancing method. It's a very simple play mechanic, and what you're trying to do is get your pieces in a line, a forward, or a square. I'm going to have a link below to on the Board Game Geek or Board Game Week website. This is going to be in the description to this game. You can download it. You can look at other variant rules if you want to do it, if this interests you. Just a very simple game, and we have the pieces down here as a tracking mechanism because there is an advantage of having it this way. In the basic version, and you could shorten it, the object of the game is to get all your pieces off the board. You can have it so that you get down to 4. The way it works is that you're going to pick up one of your pieces and relocate it anywhere on the board. And we'll start with white again. White can go 1-2 spots. I could have moved, pretty much pull out from elsewhere. I'm going to pull off from the edge because that's what you want to do. And then black will go. We'll have black go now. Black side goes. And if you form a line of 4, this way or this way, or a square, you will then take those pieces off the board. If you do more than 4 at a time, you pick which 4. You can do it. And let's pull out here like that. This way it'll go back that way. Black's going to force the pace. See, now there's a square here. There was this game, I think, called Square Chess. An Asian game. Now white's going to end up doing something to block that, or the pieces will come off. White could choose to ignore it and have a strengthened position, but white will try to block. So white plays there. Now black will go. Black, this piece is anchored, so he doesn't want to do it. So we will then, I guess, pull this piece over here like that. Tie up 2 of those. Now white decides what they're going to do. White now threatens an L shape there, so black wants to counter like that. Now white needs to decide what to do to relocate, so white will then try to play elsewhere. Now black will play. Black is looking at some issues here. Might as well put pressure on something else. Those pieces are tied up. That's tied up. I'm going to try to play something else. I'll try to do a line of 3 there like that. Now white goes. White will play that there. Now black will go and relocate like that there. Now white will go. And what does white want to do? White's going to threaten that. There's one variant, by the way. If you formed a cross like that, you automatically win. We're not playing with that now. There's now a double threat for black, so... Oh, he did that by pulling out. He comes off the board. Okay. Well, now these will come off. Let's see he does it that way. So he goes up 1. Another thing, by the way, if you manage to get 2 in a row, you can win the game that way. And that's the other rule I have there. So Let's just do that to cluster them together. There they go. They drop like that. Now white has a decision to make. White can play here, here, or here. So white's actually going to relocate here and pick one of the two spots. Can pick up from the end. Okay, white will go here like this. And I have to pick which of the four to take, so we'll grab those four. Those are out. White now joins black. Pieces of physics get a bit wonky in Tabletop Simulator. Like it's like they're possessed by ghosts or something, so anyhow. And the color changed a bit, but anyhow, so white does that now. Now black has to decide what to do. What am I doing? I'm actually, guess we'll play there. Now white needs to go and do something, so white can have. Another thing you could have, if there's a way to take, you can make it mandatory. Okay, now white will play here to get off. White's now 2 away, 1 away from winning. So now black will end up playing now white has to decide what he's going to do. Ooh, okay, white's about to win here. By doing that, white now wins the game. Because black can play here, pull up a line, and they come off the board. And now they're off the board. Now white plays either of these two and wins the game. So that's how you do it. You go down that way, and black even up, but then white went that way. So that's how you play Sllim. It's a very simple end in a row game along the lines of Mills, but it flips its on ends backwards, and that's why it's Sllim. So, you know, Mills, whatever, Mills, anyhow. That's the latest. So I do want to thank you for watching. May your die always roll 5. And remember, don't hate the player, change the game.